Oh, doggy. Here, I'm gonna hold you on. I don't know if anybody heard or not. Hello?
Come on in.
He says come on in.
Yeah,
What's going on?
There you are.
Seen you in a while. I haven't talked to you since yesterday, but you know. Look who I brought.
Oh, looky here. Come on in.
One here said,
Oh,
Okay.
bring some.
This is my dog.
That's your dog.
Yeah, I brought her
Well,
from Chicago.
This is cat food, but it's not our cat.
She'll.
Is it okay if she eats it?
Yeah, actually, she hasn't ate today even, like except for some fries. I was like, I wonder if he has a dog.
Here's some cat food.
Yeah, she'll eat it. She isn't too picky. Sorry about that.
That's all
No,
right.
that's okay. Just
I would
cat
have gave
usually
you a
doesn't.
call and warned you, but you just came in from Chicago.
Oh, he's got here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Here, pull it. Why don't you pull that table out, Keenan?
Huh?
And let me get some places. Sit down here.
I got more cat food here. Kenny, do you want me to?
Yeah, I got food for her at home.
There's
I don't.
dry stuff. I
Oh.
got dry stuff.
Yeah, if you want to give her a little bit of dry.
Yeah.
Just
Push it up that way. Yeah, push it up that way. Can't get it very good. Okay. Just throw everything to the side.
You just sit down. You sit
Oh, I can hang on. I've been sitting for 5-6 hours, you know, driving all the way out here. I just figured you guys wanted to see each other. I haven't probably been face to face in a while.
I haven't seen you for a while. Have you?
Been quite a little while.
You know,
Need that?
just talked over the phone, but you know.
So how you doing?
Okay.
It's me up and down, up and down. Hell, I went to the doctor today again. I went,
Today or yesterday?
oh yeah, I went to the lung doctor. Yeah,
That was today. You can't
I've been to the
remember
doctor. I think
anything,
every
Mark.
day this week. He's thought.
They don't say nothing, do they?
Nope. Give me your money.
Dad was saying that you keep on going to them. And you were saying they keep on pointing you at other ones.
Yeah.
Like just one big chase your tail, you know.
Just see you in 6 months.
See you in 6 months. Yeah, you bet.
Get in here so I can talk to you. Say, get their fee and let you go.
Well,
Yeah.
you're alive. See you in 6
Yeah.
months.
Yeah. Keep taking your bills.
Keep your appointment.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh man.
You need me, schedule another office visit, right?
I'll turn the fan on.
Oh, I think I hit the wrong one when I grabbed the wrong one.
Oh boy. So how you been doing, Norm?
Sitting around the house.
That's all I've been doing too. The only place I go is the doctor.
Doctor. Same with me. I go over to Easterfield. I go over and talk with a group. Talk to the doctor. So I can get my pills.
Boy, I tell you, that deal in the hospital was the screwiest deal I ever had, boy. I didn't know where I was at or where I was going or didn't know my name or nothing.
Not in a fun way. As we were saying over the phone, not in a fun way.
You want to sit down here, Ken, or you want to sit over there?
I'm just standing because I just got out of the car and I've been driving for 5 hours or
Oh,
so.
is that all?
You know.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't pleasant, you know. I think I left around 8:30, 9 o'clock, or 8 o'clock, and you know, it's nice
I
standing
was
up a
thinking
little
about
bit.
going up north, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. comes up there and does all the work.
Oh, you cut grass last time.
Yeah, I did do that tonight.
You went around the lawnmower, cut grass.
Mm.
How far of a drive is that? How far of a drive?
It's a little over 200 miles. It takes us about...
210 miles it is from here.
You know,
I imagine that
I've
ride.
been checking it. It says 201.
Oh boy, I'm off.
You're way off, as usual.
My
Anyway,
God.
So that can't be a pleasant drive for you, you know?
Yeah,
Like driving about 200 miles or so, 3-4 hours.
yeah.
It's got to kill your legs.
well, we usually stop halfway and have something to eat.
Yeah.
Not the turkey roost.
Did you guys ever stop at the turkey roost, Norman?
Well, they've got good meals in there, man.
Been there a long time.
Yeah,
Good meals.
yeah. Good one there.
Filled up when you get out of there. Yeah. You know, it seems like they'd have a place around here like that, but,
Well, maybe they do. You don't ever go anywhere around here.
oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, that dog cleaned everything up.
She's probably hungry.
Yeah,
She had. I stopped by a Waffle House on the way here, and they gave her some fries. But her dog food's in my car at home. I forgot to feed her. You know, I've had her for about 4 or 5 months now.
Yeah.
She's something. She's got a personality. You know, she's like a boxer pit bull mix. You know.
One of Daniel's just got a dog, you know, my grandson.
Mm-hmm.
And he's moved down to South Carolina or now North Carolina or someplace.
South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina.
You want more, or you getting filled up?
He's
Filled up?
going down there to go to work, I guess, at college. His girlfriend, she's a veterinarian. Then they got a dog, and she's going to be a veterinarian down there, I guess. We spent all that time in college. I just can't imagine
Do you
anybody spending 10 years in college. You know?
Be a vet? They pretty much have to go through about the same as an MD, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess they do okay when they get out, but still, it's a lot of school,
Boy, it is.
you know? Not for me.
Oh,
Norman, do you guys have home movies? Now that you're a mom?
Oh,
You have to look them up. There's probably over there.
Because there was one of them that I was looking for that we didn't get. I mean, what I did was I took them and had them put on
okay,
DVD.
this.
mhm.
Yeah, and there was some stuff there that I didn't have. There was a picture of Bruce. Bruce was eaten. It was at that place that, what was the name of that lake? What was the name of that lake where your mom and dad would go? Do you remember where we went?
You mean up the
Grandma
hill?
owned it.
Up in the hill, yeah.
No, it wasn't in Hale. It was someplace else. The lake was someplace else.
North Peace Lake.
Decent, maybe it was, yeah. It was like,
Yeah.
there were like two or three, like, not cottages, the buildings were all connected, yeah,
Apartments.
yeah.
Yeah,
Penny
It
has
was
a lot of those.
northeast and southeast or something like that.
yeah. Peace Lake, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was wondering about,
Not sure about the photo albums. Like those kind of just got distributed between the three of you, right?
well, these were on,
High 8 or
on
high
a move,
8.
yeah,
The
yeah.
I know at one
I
time,
haven't seen that stuff. It's probably in the basement somewhere.
sure Penny wouldn't have taken that.
She may have.
I'm sure we could find it if it's in there, you know.
We can make one if it, I
Yeah,
don't
but
think you got one.
theirs isn't on DVD, theirs is probably still on the.
No, but I say that they could put it on TV, can they?
You could copy
I
that.
don't know.
We could copy that DVD and give. Well, I mean, if you have a place that takes that old, that does that, you might just take the video and make a DVD. And,
Yeah, that's what I, yeah.
You know.
I was gonna, what I was gonna do was I was gonna show the movies, and I went to try and show them, and our projector's broken.
Mhm.
It was so old that they
Uh-huh.
couldn't fix it. So then I just took them and had them put on
Yeah,
DVD.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
If you can, maybe if you find the tape, she'll cut you a copy of that DVD she made.
Yeah, we
You know?
Patty's probably got the projector and stuff.
Yeah, but the tapes.
Right.
For some reason, I'm willing to bet you she's probably most likely to have that stuff. But I'm sure you can talk to her and grab it. You know.
She would know what's on that stuff too. I would.
Yeah, see, I had all these movies here, and I didn't even know, what all was on it. But that, Bruce was kind of looking for that, and it wasn't there.
We could make him that one, like we got there, and give him one of them.
Yeah,
That's what we can
I
do.
don't
We'll
have
make
any
one
extras right now.
up, and these guys can have it. And it shows, usually what you were when you were kids.
Me?
No, I don't think he's on there, is he?
Yeah.
Probably when we
no.
were kids.
No,
I was gonna say, like the ones that Penny had off of her VHS one, those are different. She's got a lot of ones of us where she had that old VHS camcorder.
Tape. That was tape.
Yeah, that was just VHS.
Joey's being in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Probably not. I probably wasn't on the ones they were talking
No,
about though.
you're not on
Yeah,
there,
it's
no.
that's way
It's
before
mixed
me.
up.
No.
There was one, Neil working on our Corvair.
Yeah.
He had that Corvair. Remember that or not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not the-
Neil was working on the Corvair, and then there's another one where you're riding, is that go-kart thing?
Go-kart?
Yeah.
Go-kart, yeah.
It's the go-kart that's on the wall.
Yeah.
You still got it.
You still got it?
It's a mailies. We don't get rid of anything.
That was over here for years.
Oh, yeah, it was there for a long time. Oh, yeah, the kids had so much fun on that thing. Yeah.
Told them to give me back what was left of it. And
What was left of it? You got that right.
wouldn't take much to get it going again.
I don't know who needs it right now, but yeah. Keepsake. Sounds like.
You know that, Bill? Oh my gosh, she ate all that. You get some more?
You have a cat?
No, she's good. Like she'll overeat if you keep.
Oh, okay.
You know,
have a
she
cat?
shouldn't.
No, the cat comes down here, but it belongs to people up the street.
Up the
like
street.
that. But it's always here.
May I
They
grab
feed it
those?
bologna and we feed it steak. Well, it stays down here most of the time.
Let me grab those guns out of the van. Stay. I'm not leaving you.
I'm not leaving. I'm just being nice.
Come on. I was just thinking, I don't know about how fast I'd be able to get to it, but if you got to cut me a copy of that DVD, I could probably put that on YouTube for you, just so anybody can look at it any time.
Well, we've already sent a bunch of them to West Virginia and Ohio.
Well, I mean, like the actual internet, like if any of your,
No,
you know,
just DVDs we sent to them
yeah,
in
it's like,
Ohio.
because once you have it on DVD and digital, if you just rip it from the DVD and just put it online, and anybody.
I don't know whether I want to be on the internet.
That's true.
I'm not into that stuff.
Those guns that Dad traded that Fairlane for that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think the handguns are worth much, but I don't know. I don't think, I've never heard of them make come with the
What's this?
TriStar.
Oh, the Doing.
Let me go that far.
That's something I don't have a handgun.
Wow. You say, bro?
Ah, I'm open at him finally.
Sucker is old.
Yeah, is that bulldog they were saying? What it
I
was
don't know
called?
which one is which, and I didn't bring my glasses.
There's one that that's like an old. I think they call it like an American bulldog. That somewhere it's like a .42 caliber, some weird shell size. You know, it's like some marine issue gun. You know, I think so, he thought that might be worth like $600-800. You know.
You never know.
You never know what they're worth.
I know it. I got a Browning shotgun
Dad.
that's being made by Browning and Remington.
Yeah.
One of the
My
first
dad had a
ones I made.
'68 Fairlane, and we were
And,
trying to get rid of it.
That thing there, I
In the
don't
backyard,
know.
inoperable,
It's
and
worth
all
some
like that.
big money.
Ended up getting him a trade to trade some guns and a generator for the fenders and all the project, so to speak. You know.
Got a name on it? Is there a name on
You saw my name on it.
it? A lot of scroll work done on it, doesn't
It's
it?
a nice shotgun too. That's a nice deal there.
I think that one was. I looked online and knew that was $310, and then $20 for shipping. So
Yeah.
I mean it.
What size is it? What does it
12.
shoot? 12 gauge.
Now you were saying that
Yeah, it's a 12 gauge.
you said it would shoot Magnum shells. Like Pup probably would know.
3-inch magnums.
So if it shoots 3-inch Magnums, can it also shoot like a
Oh,
standard?
okay. I got one that does that. Shoot 3-inch Magnum. We use them for turkeys because they're so doggone hard to kill.
Yeah.
Some kind of funky mark on the barrel there.
Let's see, he called that like an American bulldog. You know, or there's another one in that.
Oh, is there? Yeah.
It's like I was trying to tell the guy, like Dad, or I was trying to tell Dad, you know, I'd rather have you have some trinkets you can put under the bed than a Project Fairlane in the backyard, you know.
The way it's getting now, buddy, I'll tell you. Man.
Yeah, I don't know if this is it or if that's the one there. That might be a
I
bulldog.
think it says bulldog on it someplace. I'm not sure
I
though.
think he said one of the handguns was
Hey,
probably
this
worth.
has got a bulldog on the side and the handle though.
Okay, maybe that's it. Because he said one of them he thinks was worth like $300. The other one might have been worth like $6 or $8.
You thought that
Maybe that's that one.
more, yeah.
What's the name of that shotgun there?
That TriStar.
TriStar. I never heard of
I
it.
never either.
It's that place on there on Woodward now. What is that?
Oh, yeah. They
Well, I've looked it up online. It's just a
regular shotgun.
regular shotgun, you know, nothing
Yeah, this
special.
is the bulldog one. American bulldog. So.
Here, let me see that. I haven't even looked at it yet.
What you want now?
I figured you'd get a kick out of seeing them.
Pat?
Yeah.
Not loaded.
Well, it's some old guns.
Yeah.
Sniffing me.
But I'll tell you the way it's getting around here. I'm thinking about getting me a handgun or anything like that. Sonny, he carries one of them all the time.
I think this is the one that has a really strange cell size. It's like a 42 or something like that.
Boy, that's old guns, boy.
Antiques.
There's a generator.
Where did the guy say he got them?
I don't know where he must have just had them. I didn't say where he got them.
That's probably maybe like me. Like the guns that I've got them and I've had them ever since I was, old enough to shoot them,
Yeah.
You're supposed to have a permit for those pistols though?
That's what I asked Dad. I'm like,
Yeah, you are. The cops will take it from you if they catch you with one.
Yeah.
Whatever.
well, Dad's got a Magnum over there that he doesn't have a permit for.
Yeah, I do. It's
Oh,
registered.
you do? Okay. Surprised the guy gave you
As long
this.
as you got, for one, well, that's fine. I would think, anyway.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta have a permit for each pistol you got.
yeah. Those, it's like I don't
Those
think
are so old,
probably
I
there's
don't
no
think they
there's no serial number on them, you know.
Yeah, I think if they're before 1900, you don't have to have a permit.
I think one was like a 1908 or something like that. So it might. There's no serial numbers or anything on those. I bet you. You know?
Yeah, they're way up there, heavy.
If there's no serial number on it, you could probably just say that that you made it yourself, right? Yeah, American Bulldog on the barrel.
Some old timers, buddy.
You call it the pistol, dude. They don't play no games.
You just gotta be careful, don't kill a bull in.
You've got concealed weapons permit, and it's on your license. You're supposed to tell them,
Right.
or they'll get on your case too.
Oh, yeah.
If they take your license and see it, then they have a fit.
Oh,
So before we get it, say, "Yeah, I got a concealed weapons permit,"
Permit.
because that's on your driver's license, you know.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, bite that woman.
He looks like that
Bite her,
dog.
Nail. Bite her.
Looks like that dog on TV. The one that they used to have on their little kids' ads.
This is the puppy, huh?
She's 9 months. I've had her for four or five.
Oh my gosh.
Her and I are.
Yeah, I had one around here, but somebody wouldn't let me keep it.
Who was
Who's
that?
gonna take care of it?
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, right,
Mhm.
yeah.
I was actually thinking about getting a shotgun a while ago, and all of a sudden some guy calls up and he tells like, I got a shotgun and this and this and this. I'll trade you for your Fairlane. I'm like,
If you want it, I'll probably.
I can't take that with me. Chicago, if I even have a gun, it's like you have to get a state firearms permit, then you also have to get one in Chicago on top of that. And it's just, Illinois is like one of the hardest states in the country, especially in Chicago, to have a gun. You know, the only other place probably it's harder is actually New York City, which I don't even understand how they get away with. I think it's you're not even allowed to have a pistol. You know, in New York, somehow they pull it. Chicago, like,
I got about 20 guns.
That's awful long, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
It's a long one.
shotgun for killing birds. You know, like pheasants.
Yeah, I know what birds are.
You sure?
I think so.
She's seen a few in her days. Ask the question, what's that?
You haven't shot that gun yet, huh?
No.
Was it 12 gauge?
Yeah, 3-inch Magnum. Now, can you shoot shorter shells than that? Can you shoot a regular shell in a Magnum?
The one that I
Yeah,
got
you
you
can.
do, that we've been doing it. You know, you shoot either one, yeah.
You just can't fit as many in the.
There's
Magazines.
probably a plug in there.
Yeah, there might be a plug in there. I never thought of that.
Think what are you allowed to have? Three shells in there? Or is that just an automatic?
It's a pump.
Yeah, but I'm saying, that's a pump. Can you hold more shells in a pump than automatic?
I don't know. They usually hold about,
I thought
I
there's
don't
some.
know, 3, 4, 5, anywhere in there.
I thought there's ones that they have like that section's almost as long as the barrel, and you can hold like almost up to six or
Oh.
7. You know, legally.
Yeah, that's a nice looking gun there.
It's a big one.
I was gonna say I never brought my glasses, so I can't.
What are you trying to read on this?
TriStar, whatever that is. Seems to be built pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice and short. These are the stocks too on my short ass arms.
So I had trouble with having short arms.
I've never heard of TriStar myself.
Seems like I have. Seems like I've heard of it.
Probably just some
Like
cheap.
H&R or Remington or anything like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder where it's made.
it's probably nothing. Just some smaller gun manufacturer, nothing special, but it's a 12-gauge shotgun.
But it'd be,
It says
you know,
made in China or anything.
yeah, for turkey, I know that'd be fine. That'd be a good gun.
So what that one that's got the notches on the barrel for?
I think there might be threaded in there so you can put a choke on it or something.
Oh yeah, screw a thing in there.
Oh yeah, that's probably what it's for.
That's funky. Yeah, it looks like a thing might screw on there and lock on. or
Screw
something.
out of there or something. Have threads in there.
Yeah, it don't look bad. Try it on, go partridge hunt.
Yeah. Boy, Bruce, that's what he does. You know, one of the guys goes up there with him every September, and they go partridge hunting.
What year was your Fairlane?
68.
Oh, it was an old one, huh?
Yeah.
We need a lot of body work, or
Yeah, I had it all apart. It was all in parts, and they took everything they could get their hands on.
yeah, I believe it.
It was like a rolling chassis, no engine.
What, did you
Oh.
sell
We-
it today, or before the Woodward Cruise, or
Before the
what?
Woodward Cruise.
Yeah.
He was saying that his his dad had one, like a 68 or 69, same body, you know.
Nice
like,
looking cars.
said he had a 429 CJ, and he always used to talk about it. And sob story or not, he was saying that his dad had cancer, and he actually wanted to restore one for him before he passed. And we're like, we were pretty much to the point where we're going to scrap it, you know.
Yeah, they're like square, aren't they? The older ones were they like a square size?
It's kind of
yeah.
68 and 69. You know, like the Camaro those years.
Yeah.
They get a little bit wavy. You're thinking of a 67.
Yeah.
67's pretty square in the headlights in the front, and they
Stuff in
stack.
67 square, but
And they stack on a 67.
yeah.
You know, 68 was the first unibody. You know, but it had a little bit more of like a bubble fender in the rear,
Yeah.
kind of like that 69 Camaro.
Yeah, that's what I had a 69 Camaro. Wow.
But it had the same curves. You know,
Yeah.
started bubbling out in the
He
rear.
seemed like he was tickled, the guy that come and got it. He was.
Yeah, he'll be tickled when he figures out how much work it is, right?
Yeah. Well, I was pissed.
10 years later, I
At
know
first
guys
I was
still got a
pissed-
69 Camaro.
First, I was pissed off at Dad. I thought he traded the shotgun and the generator for it. It was like a whole, like, you know, maybe, you know, $250 for the shotgun and maybe like, you know, $354 for the generator. And then he told me he gave all the the fenders and all like that away because I bought new fenders
Oh, you had new
and
fenders
doors.
for it?
And like those things are about $300 a piece just by themselves. And then like the doors are probably about that. And I'm like, Dad, he just gave away all my shit. And he's like, and I called back. I'm like, did he give you any handguns? He's like, yeah, he did. I'm like, oh. I was like bitching the guy out on email and stuff, over email. Like, you took advantage of my dad. And he's like, those handguns. I'm like, what handguns? It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
What kind of motor would it just have? 4-cylinder or 6?
It was the original 289.
Oh, yeah, those aren't bad. That's an 8-cylinder, right?
Yeah,
The small 8, yeah.
yeah. Same block as a 302, but it's like got a shorter stroke. You know.
Yeah, I stopped over there and bought a golf cart off a guy in Alpena. Because I can't walk very far, so I bought that so I could get around up there. And he says, you didn't bring no guns or something to buy this, but I said, no, I was just gonna give you the money. He says, well, everybody comes over here, they got guns and everything else they want to trade for. Yeah.
Guns or cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Trade you a couple cartons of Marlboros.
Yeah.
Where's the old pickup truck? Neil's old truck. Where's that at? You still got that,
It's
Norman?
still over in the garage.
Oh, is it over there?
We haven't sold the house yet. I'm trying to make a spot for it, I guess. I'd like to hold on to it.
Yeah, I'd keep that thing.
Yeah. That's why I keep telling him. It's like he's saying, well, I'd get rid of the Grand Prix, or I'd get rid of the truck before the Grand Prix. And I'm like, well, that truck
Still
a
got
lot.
that green Grand Prix over there, too?
And then all this other stuff that we've sold.
Oh, we I don't know. I'd say about 6 months ago, how many cars do you have over there? You have the Fairlane, the Corvair, my Falcon, Mark's Buick, that souped-up Buick, Mark's Focus, the Grand Prix,
Oh, my
the
God.
Beetle, the Aerostar. You had 8 cars over in that yard, and the truck 9, and the little truck 10. Right? So I sold in the last 4
Whatever's in
months.
the back garage too, what's that?
That was the
Your
little. That was the
Roadster?
Beetle.
That's my Corvair.
Yeah, it's a
Roadster.
Corvair.
I'd like to keep that.
Oh, I gotta keep that. I gotta keep that.
That's the way it's starting to pile up around here, Norm.
But I got rid of.
But they're not the old ones that you keep them just to play with.
Yeah.
They're just junk.
I got rid of your Ranger. I helped you get rid of your Ranger, your C10 Chevy pickup with the camper on it.
Remember that truck I bought, that blue one in 1977? I still had that.
Till a couple months ago.
Oh my God.
Bought the thing new.
It was
Got-
all rusted up, and I had all the parts to restore it, and I
Sold it for $500, and he took the camper that was all rotted out in the backyard. I told Cub about that. He did him a favor.
said it's all got to go.
But I got
a
rid
way to move the camper.
So
Oh, man.
the truck, the
Took off with that.
blue truck, the Fairlane, the little Beetle. We got rid of 4 cars, and that motorcycle, that old Ward's Benelli, or that Benelli, '65 Benelli. We tried to get rid of the Mako. He's got an old 60 '65 Mako. It's like super rare. Put it up on eBay, and I had people trying like crawling over me trying to take it. And it turns out that thing's like a collector's item. You know, that people from like Australia were trying to
What
make.
was it?
It's like a '65 Mako dirt bike.
Oh, Mako dirt bike. Oh yeah, I've heard of them. Those are real good dirt bikes back in the day.
That was one of the first ones too that was sold in the U.S.
One of the movie stars rode one of those sons of bitches.
But this was like the
Pretty
rare.
escape.
This was a rare one.
Yeah,
that-
they're usually red, I think. I've seen them before.
This
Makos.
Got an orange tank, yeah.
Yeah, we used to ride with a guy we called the Mako Man because that's what he had, was a Mako.
But like I think like a restored one, and this was like the oval generation. Like I think after '67, even those are kind of rare.
250? Probably 250, huh?
I thought it was a
It's a big
380.
Oh, was it? It's a two-stroke though, right?
380, I
It's a
think.
big one. It's,
But people were crawling over that thing. Like they were talking about like the Mako, the Dirt Bike Hall of Fame down in like Houston or down in Texas. Like people were talking to me there, like wanting the thing. You know. Like,
I believe it.
they keep on asking me like, well, what would you do? And I'm like, I think my dad's kind of likes that thing. You'd have to like find somebody like Jay Leno rich in order to get rid of it. And he says, well, we could probably make that happen. And I'm like, I mean, I was getting so many emails on that thing that you wouldn't believe. But now
Did it run or was
it
ran?
could.
you could get it to run. You couldn't kick it over and run it right now, but it wouldn't take much
Right.
to get it going.
Like there was people,
That
yeah,
makes a big difference right there as long as it runs.
people in Australia wanted the thing.
I think isn't that where they're made? Aren't they made in Australia, Mako?
That's a German.
Is there a Germany one? Okay.
So do you still have it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we wouldn't. I was like, I'll just.
You can't sell it.
No, it happened. I got all these Mako collectors, the mailing list and all like that, all flustered up. Then they saw it on eBay, and I'm like, oh shit! I pulled it off, and then what I did is, I gave the guy that runs it the link, and it just says, now everybody knows we have it. You know.
I try to figure out how much it's worth, man.
That I don't know. I honestly think that's probably worth more than the Grand Prix. I honestly think, like that thing's so rare.
I know that guy from
People
work
just
got
destroy
it.
them, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah, you tear them up and you
Yeah.
just throw them out. Yeah.
I don't know whatever happened to it though. I mean, he finally left work.
Mako's a good
The
place.
last time I seen him over in Beaumont in a wheelchair. I don't know what happened to him, but he was sort of wild, dude, that guy.
Yeah, I sold it to him, and he left a wrench or something back. I don't know, but back by the distributor, he was doing something, and it burnt the carburetors up in it or something.
You talking about your GTO?
Yeah.
Yeah, the red one? Yeah, that was a nice
Yeah.
damn car, man.
What about the
Barbary.
Lincoln?
Oh, the Lincoln Graham sold that.
Oh, did she?
She pretty much gave that thing away almost.
Oh,
I think she got like $3,500 for it. She didn't get much.
She got for 1,000.
Close enough.
Huh?
35, 4,000.
4,000.
I don't know. It's not really that much of a difference when you're talking that it was probably $13,000, $14,000 in 1981 or what year was that?
man.
78. That Lincoln.
Yeah,
78?
78 or 79.
Grandpa paid for that in cash. Was the story, right?
Yep.
Probably had like 30,000 miles or
That's some of
something.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't drive it all that much.
Had the original tires, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
Well, I told him to put new tires on it. One blew out on Mom driving it home from up north.
Yeah,
So the tires are old and he can get rid of them.
yeah. Had the
Probably broke his heart.
Yeah, probably.
They're still good. They're still good.
That one sure wasn't any good.
What year's that Mako? I think I got some magazines upstairs about that thing.
I think
What
it's a
year?
65 or
65?
66.
That's what I thought, something like that, 68.
I had it written. The guys told me what it was. They call it an old oval. You know, they're very distinct look. They didn't make a whole lot of them, and the ones they did make, I guess that most of them were just like beaten to hell. And so I went. But Dad's, I mean, I got.
Where'd you get that, Norm?
I traded it for some work I did on a guy's car when I worked for the city.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's another thing, Norm. They complain about no money.